The budget dispute in the United States, the soaring stock markets around the world, the criticism surrounding German exports. A lot was going on in October. I'll talk about that now with Jochen Möbert of Deutsche Bank Research. What is the state of the world economy? How did the DBIX develop in October?
Well, the DBIX has stabilized now. So we saw some global upturn, which was reflected in our indicator for the global economy, the DBIX, but now it has paused, probably due to the uncertainty in financial markets produced by several factors.
The only decline we saw, although a minor decline, was in Germany. Why was that?
Well, in Germany, probably it was only driven by the expectation that there will be more problems in the future, because the current situation was relatively well, it slightly increased, but the expectation component declined, probably also due to uncertainty around the government shutdown and the budget in the United States.
Yeah, the tone in October was primarily set by the United States. There was the shutdown and there was the cliffhanger over the debt ceiling. How did that affect the world economy?
Well, we now see that we have relative robust financial markets. So given all these risks which we had in the last years and which produced a lot of uncertainty in financial markets and a lot of volatility, we now see relatively calm markets because
Surprisingly,
but because investors now understand the reaction function of all central banks around the world. They all know they will lower the interest rate or they will provide even more liquidity. And this helps to reduce the downside risks.
Aside from that, the United States has been pointing the finger to Germany, The country's strong exports are putting a burden on other economies. Therefore, Germany must reduce their surpluses, something the International Monetary Fund is also saying. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I think there's a broad agreement among economists that surplus countries and deficit countries have to find together a solution. Well, these are buyers and sellers. Nobody is forced to do these deals between countries, and they have to find together a solution to bring down surpluses and to bring down deficits.
Thanks to Jochen Möbert for the moment. We will discuss that later in depth in our focus discussion. German export model criticize. You can find that on dw.de/made in Germany.